We witnessed the creation of Vader in the aftermath of his defeat and Padme's death. But what were his thoughts? You killed her. You killed her because finally, when you could have saved her, when you could have gone away with her, when you could have been thinking about her, you were thinking about yourself. It is in this blazing moment that you finally understand the trap of the dark side, the final cruelty of the Sith. Because now, yourself is all you will ever have, and you rage and scream and reach through the Force to crush the shadow who has destroyed you. But you are far less now than what you were. You are more than half machine. You are like a painter gone blind, a composer gone deaf. You can remember where the power was, but the power you can touch is only a memory. And so with all your world-destroying fury, it is only droids around you that implode, and equipment, and the table on which you were strapped shatters. And in the end, you cannot touch the shadow. In the end, you don't even want to. In the end, the shadow is all you have left. Because the shadow understands you. The shadow forgives you. The shadow gathers you onto itself, and within your furnace heart, you burn in your own flame. This is how it feels like to be Anakin Skywalker. Forever. Anakin, in his burning desire to save his beloved, became the catalyst to the destruction of everything he held dear. In the intensity of his love, he clung to her like a lifeline, not realizing that the tighter he held on, the more she slipped through his fingers. Some wonder how Anakin could possibly serve a man who had ripped his entire life ahead of him. The fact of the matter is, all he had left was him, the shadow. His ambitions, his hopes, and his desires all faded into oblivion. And so he became what Sidious wanted him to become, a monster. He yearned for greater power, not for himself, but for the only thing he cared for, Padme. He would faithfully serve his master like a slave until the day he was powerful enough to reverse his greatest mistake. One fateful day he would visit her tomb and come across the Jaipur snippet. Despite all Vader had done, Padme held onto it till her last breath, holding it across her chest, the last piece of what was once Anakin Skywalker. While Vader would hold on to his undying love for her, grasping for ways to bring her back.
Padme.
Something wonderful has happened. Annie, I'm pregnant.